You look good, for sure.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you marry me?
It's in the works. Don't even trip.
Whatever.
This relationship is such a messy situation because the internet only makes false stories about you when something is off. Welcome to my channel, grab some popcorn, and do not forget to subscribe.
I think at this point it's starting to get embarrassing. Every chance she gets on a public forum, whether it's on live or on stage, she's asking this man, when is he going to marry her, or why hasn't he married her yet? And the answer is simple, because he doesn't want to.
Now, I will have you know that the reason why this whole thing is even a rumor is because when it comes to Big Sean's and Jhené Aiko's relationship, it is sort of a gray area. We do not know whether they're together, we do not know whether they're broken up or they're separated. But one thing is for sure, they're definitely co-parenting because they have a child together.
Okay.
Now, it is none of our business about their relationship, but since this is going viral, we need to bring a balance to this topic. And the first thing I want to mention is this. There is this narrative that Jhené Aiko lost because she's a single mom and she never got a ring.
Emotional damage!
And what I want to say is that there is no winner in this situation. Do not let the internet fool you guys, men specifically, into thinking, or a woman into thinking, that you won because you did not marry a woman and you got her pregnant, or that you lost because you did not get a ring.
See, the thing about it is there are so many women that think if you prove to a man how loyal you could be, that as a reward, he'll give you a ring. But all he'll do is take advantage. As long as you're willing to give, a taker is always willing to take. And that man is still like, I'm not sure about you. He can't tell you that he's wasting your time because then you'll leave. At some point, you have to hear what the man is not saying. I don't care how good it's going. I don't want to be married. Even if he says he wants to, he'll hint around that it's coming. It's not coming. As long as you let a man waste your time, that's exactly what he's going to do.
To my knowledge, both of them spent 10 years together on and off for some parts of it. They both lost 10 years. They both share a child. Whether they like it or not, they're still going to have to deal with each other till the day that they die. So whether you're in a relationship or not, you are always going to be reminded of each other's history. Let me tell y'all something.
Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something.
Big Sean has one child, and that one child is shared with Jhené Aiko. So it's not like he has no other seed out there. And as for Jhené Aiko, she has a daughter from a prior relationship and she has a child with Big Sean. So you cannot tell me in your right mind that you think Big Sean played the game well and he won. He lost. Jhené Aiko lost. This is what the comment says. She cheated on her husband and he would have been a fool to marry her. Hell, he was a fool to have a child with her.
My pops taught me a long time ago, son, you lose them how you get them. A lot of men have been in situations where, they may not be proud of it because it is wrong, but they were probably dealing with a woman that was in a relationship or that was married. And then when that don't work out, that woman will probably try to make things official with that dude, and that dude will be like, wait a second, let's hold off on that, because you've shown me how serious you take vows. You've shown me how serious you take commitment. I'm not saying this is why Big Sean never took that next step with her. I'm just throwing that out there. Well, why keep her around for 10 years if you don't plan on marrying her? Why are we acting like it was 10 smooth years? Y'all know Big Sean and Jhené Aiko were notorious for breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together, but always remaining cool.
Now, people online are coming up with all types of stories, and Jhené Aiko has come out to talk about the facts and what is a lie. The fact, according to what she said, is that she never cheated on her husband, and neither did she get abused. They separated rather platonically. Which makes me wonder where this story of her being abused really came up in the first place, because people really like to say anything that is not true.
Wait for a second, I gotta ask a question. Have y'all subscribed to this channel yet? I know you are enjoying this video, so make sure you subscribe so we can fly. Back to the video.
And as for Big Sean, he denied being with a woman that the internet claimed he was with, and according to him, people should stop coming for the mother of his child. Now, why is this such a big question mark?
Why?
Why? Why? Why? As for Big Sean and for Jhené Aiko, if you guys are still together, why not just say that? Why is it so hard to confirm the status of your relationship? That is the one part from all their replies that is still left unanswered. And I'll tell you why this is so important and why I think it is a problem.
It's a huge problem. It's a huge problem. That is a huge problem.
It's not just big, it's huge.
When you do not address something important to the status of a relationship, especially when you share a child, it gives room for people that are sad to come up with rumors that are not true to feed into their ego because they want to make themselves feel better. And guess what? This may just be rumors until it begins to affect your reputation, the family you have, the children you could possibly have, what your children could see in the future. These are what could happen when you don't address things and you don't live truthfully. And you cannot tell me that these things are not affecting them, because if it's affecting them, that's why they're addressing it. If it did not affect them, why should they care? But we all know that these people have private lives. They have lives. So what people say about them can affect how they're treated by other people or how they're perceived, which will affect how they're treated and how their child will be treated in the future.
Y'all love throwing around twin flames and soulmates and stuff every time somebody break up. First of all, the real reason why Big Sean and Jhené broke up is because they were simply not meant to be together. That man simply did not want to marry her. He simply did not want her to be his forever person. It's really that simple. And the way y'all reacted when they broke up after 10 years, it's just how I know y'all be finding any excuse in the book on why things don't work out. Sometimes things do be that simple. Sometimes men just genuinely don't want you to be their fucking person. This is one of the main reasons why I wish y'all women would stop making excuses for men. Stop making excuses for yourselves because y'all wish these men would think differently about y'all. No, it's not normal for a man to date you for 10 years and not give you a ring. I don't care who you are. I don't care how he want to manipulate you or how he want to twist it or pull it or turn it. No, it's not normal. No, it's not normal for a man to propose to a woman within 6 months, but get with you and make you wait years knowing that you want to be a wife. That is not normal behavior.
Now, this is also the reality about life. Relationships and marriage sometimes end. Not all things last forever, even though that's meant to be the point. And not being together is not the end of the world. Does it make things more complicated with the child involved? Yes. Yeah. Does it make things harder to navigate future dynamics and future relationships? Because if they're not together, they're definitely going to see other people at some point. But one thing is for sure. Being with somebody close to 10 years without both of you making up the mind to be together forever is kind of damaging to the long-term effect of being in a family, because it doesn't take that long to know whether you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody. And sometimes it's not only about that person as an individual. People come from different backgrounds. People have experienced different things that may make them be wary of taking that final step, which we don't really know about, and it will be stupid for us to comment on when we don't know the full context of their situation.
No.
But either way, the point is, you have to know exactly who you are and exactly what you want, so you do not get yourself involved in sticky and messy situations, knowing that everything can still fail even if you put in your all. But we all live life on probabilities and chances. Here are some comments that I found. On and off relationships are doomed, and not always. The human mind is very complex, and so too are our emotions. They wanted different things. If marriage is truly important or unimportant to you, be with someone who feels the same way. And who knows? And this feeds back in terms of knowing who you are, knowing what you want, and making sure that the person you get into wants the same thing as you. People really gotta learn to leave the first time and stick with it. And it's funny because it's easier said than done, especially when your emotions for somebody is deeper than what you expected or what you planned for. Either way, let me know your opinions in the comment section. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share.